Good morning, everyone. Now let's continue chapter number 5, Advanced Formulae and Functions in MS Excel. First topic which I am taking is using functions. There are various functions available in MS Excel that apply on a range of cells to produce quick outputs. First, I will explain you in bookish language and then I will explain you in simple and easy one. There are the predefined commands like AutoSum, recently used financial, logical, text, date and time, lookup and reference, maths and trigonometry and others. These functions are available in function library group or formula tab on the ribbon. Now, when we use MS Excel, so in MS Excel we are having rows and columns, and in these rows and columns we are having different numbers. So sometime we have to apply different types of the formulas for doing different calculations. Now here, as you can see, that I have filled some numbers and then I want to do some calculation on these numbers. So what is the way that I have to apply? There are different ways for doing so. That is, directly you can write down formula or function, or you can use formula tab. So first you have to click on formula tab. After clicking on formula tab, the formula ribbon will display on the screen. Here the name of the group is function library. In function library there are many buttons given here. Like first one is insert function. As we click on this button, on insert function button, then our insert function dialog box will display on the screen. Now with the help of this dialog box we can give formula. After this, second way is AutoSum. As we click on the down-headed arrow of AutoSum, the main function will be shown to us. Sum, average, count nums, maximum, minimum. In the same way, recently used, the function which are used recently, their names, then financial, logical, text function, date and time function, all these are listed over here. Depending upon the need and the requirement, you have to use one of these. After this, if you want to apply function or formula directly, that can also be done. So let's continue. There are some basic points to remember while using function in MS Excel. And these points are: function name and the arguments are the two parts of the functions. Generally, our arguments are started within simple brackets. A function should always start with an equal to sign. Means whenever you want to use function, then you have to give equal to sign. Only then it works. Now let me explain. Now for example, you want to add these two numbers. So for adding these two numbers, you have to give equal sign. And if you want to give the numbers directly, you can give the number directly, or if you want to use cell address, you can give cell address. Okay, let me explain you over here. I want to add two numbers, so equal sign 8 plus 4. I have written two digits here, that is 8 and 4. In between I have used plus sign. So as I press the enter key, answer will be shown as 12. Same calculation I will do again, but without giving equal sign. 8 plus 4. But this time I have not given equal to sign. And when I press the enter key, it will remain like this, 8 plus 4. So equal sign is must. Equal sign must be given. Only then the result of the formula will be shown. Again I am showing equal sign 9 plus 7. So when we press the enter key, the answer is 16. So you can see this formula in the formula bar. Here in the cell, result will be shown, but in the formula bar, formula will be displayed. 9 plus 7 is shown over here, and here we will get the answer, and that is 16. So in this, first we have to give equal sign, then we have to give values. After this, the next is, that is function names. But here I have used formula, but calculations can be done by using formulas or by using functions. The next is, that is what is arguments and what is function. Now here, as you can see, this sum is written over here. So in this equation, sum is a function name, and this remaining portion, that is starting from bracket, that is this portion. I will change the color of it so you can see it differently. Okay, so this portion which is coming in yellow color is argument, and the word sum, that is in red color, is function name. So argument may be numbers, as I have shown you here, 1 2 3 4 5, or again arguments may be cell addresses, like here I have used A1, B1, C1, D1, or it may be range. So all these things which is given in bracket is known as argument. So our arguments may be numbers, it may be individual cell addresses, or it may be cell range. Cell range means that is start from the cell A1 till cell E5. So first starting cell address, then colon sign in between, and then the last cell address. This thing is known as range. Okay, this is called range. So here I have specified the range. I want to add all these number. So in functions, we have function name, that is here the function name is sum. So that means we want to use some function, and this thing which is given in the bracket is known as argument, means we want to apply the sum function on these values. This way we use functions. The next after this, after functions, function generally we use in MS Excel. The first function is sum. As the name is sum, it is used to add numbers in a range of cells. Then syntax. Syntax means how we have to write it, how we have to use it. First we have to give equal sign, then we have to write sum, then either we have to give the range or directly we have to give the number. Now this I will explain you by using Excel. Now for example, numbers are written here. I want to add these numbers by using function. So equal sign, sum, then bracket. Now which value I want to add? I want to add the value of cell A1 and B1. So the value, if we can write down cell A1 comma B1. So this is the first method. Then close the bracket. Please remember we have to use round bracket. Okay, and we don't have to use plus sign over here. Plus sign is used in formulas, as I have used earlier in these two examples. And here, as we are using function sum, then automatically Excel understand that we want to add the values. Therefore, there is no need to give the plus sign. Now, if you don't want to write a value by yourself, then you can give it like this, equal sign, then sum, then give the bracket sign, then select the value which you want to add. Automatically the cell address will be shown, means I want to add from here to here. Press the enter key and we will get answer. Now for example, we want to add values vertically. So equal sign, sum, bracket. Now select all these values, whatever you want to add, and then it will show you the cell addresses. I want to add from B1 to B9. So B1 colon sign B9, then press the enter key and automatically the numbers will be added up. I am increasing the size of this so you can see it clearly. Here the size was small, and now when I will do the next calculation, you can see in a better way. Okay, fine. Now let's move to the next slide. So this way we have to use some function. So first we have to give equal sign, then we have to put bracket, then the range of the cells or the numbers, and directly we will get the answer. The next is average. Average is used to calculate the average of all numbers in a cell range. And the syntax is means how you have to give it. First you have to write down the word average, complete word average you have to write. Before this, of course, equal sign must be given, then bracket, then the numbers or the range. Now I will explain you how we have to do in Excel. Now for example, I am changing the sheet. I am writing some numbers over here. Okay, we want to calculate the average of all these numbers. Okay, I'm increasing the size so you can see it in a better way clearly on your mobile phone or PC. Okay, so these are the numbers which I have written. Now I want to find average of all these numbers. So equal sign AVERAGE. As we write from here also you can select it, or it's on you, you can directly write. First select it, and now I want average of all these values. So simply I am selecting these cells, and you can see now it is showing A1 to D1. A1 is to D1. Press the enter key and the average of all these numbers get appear, and that is 18. The next is now the next function we are having is count nums. Count numbers or count nums. Count number is used to count the numbers of the cells in the range of containing numeric values. Means in how many cells you have entered the numeric values if you want to check it. Now for example, you are entering the marks of the student, and by mistake if you have entered any number along with it, so it will not be considered as a numeric value. I am deleting this average function here, and now I am doing a small change here. You can see that here I have entered the value in 4 numeric value in 4 cells. So first I will show you that the correct way. First write count. After writing count, bracket sign. Means for which cell you are counting the values. I want to count the values of these cells. So I have selected it, press the enter key, and now you can see answer is coming as 4, because I have entered numeric values in 4 cells. I am making a small change here. I am writing making some changes to this value. Along with the 14, I have written A. So now it's not a numeric value, it's become a text value. And now you can see that formula is the result of the formula is automatically changed to 3. Means the numeric value is entered in 3 cell, because A40 will not be considered as a numeric value. So when you want to check that in how many cells numeric value is entered, then we can use this count function. And then again I am showing you over here that here I've selected I'm selecting some of the cells from here. Okay, I'm selecting this much of the cells, and okay, fine, 12 cell I have selected, 6 in column A and 6 in column B, and I want to find the value, count value of this. Equal sign count. After count, give a bracket sign. Again I'm repeating, round bracket we have to use. Okay, there are many brackets, but round bracket must be used. I'm changing the range. I want this many cell, and then pressing the enter key, and now the answer is 12. Now what I will do, I will change the value in 2 of the cells. Now it is 14. I have written hello here. Okay, and in one more cell I am writing hi. So now you will see as I press enter key over here, means now the entry is done, and automatically this number is changed. Earlier it was 12, okay, and then again it's become 10. Again I'm changing the value. Again I'm giving a numeric value at the place of hello. Just keep an eye of this over here where the 10 is written. I'm just changing the color of this cell so you can see clearly. Okay, this cell 10 is shown over here. I'm changing this value. I'm just writing a numeric value again. I have entered the numeric value, and now it's become 11. Again I'm entering a numeric value here, and it's become 12 again. So this way we can see that in how many cells numeric value is entered. After this, the next we are having is max. Max means that sometimes we want to find that who got the maximum number in a particular subject, or in total marks, or in average marks, or in salary, or in sales, in any way. So for this purpose we use this max function. The way for using the max function is, you don't have to write down the complete word maximum. Okay, you have to write only max. Now for making a change over here, I have changed the number here. Now in this range I want to find the maximum number. So first I have to give the equal sign, then max, not the complete word maximum, I am repeating it again. Then give the bracket, then select the cell in the range where I want to find the maximum number in this column, okay, in this particular column. So I have selected this entire column, I press the enter key, and now you can see 132 is the largest number over here. So because in this entire column be 132. Now just have a look of this. I am changing the background color of this so you can directly see this. Now I will make a change in one of the value of this particular column. Now I have created 510. Now this again the total was there, so accordingly this value of is changed over here. I am deleting this value, and now you can see 510 is the largest value in this particular column. So whatever the value cell address you had given, according to it, it will show you the maximum value, that which number is the maximum number in the entire range. In the same way, we are having min function also. Min stands for minimum. If you want to calculate the minimum value in a particular range, then for this purpose we use this min. Again I am repeating, you don't have to write down the complete word minimum, you have to use only min function. So for this for example, this range is given over here. I am writing a small number in between, and I want to find the minimum function in this range. So formula can be entered anywhere, we just have to select the particular range from where we want to calculate. I have selected the entire column, okay, means entire column from the very first cell to the last. I want to find the minimum value, and then press the enter key, and 1 will be displayed, okay, means 1 is the minimum value in the range which I have selected. In this way the result is displayed to us, okay. And now let's move to the next topic. The next topic is if. It is a conditional function that display either true or false as the output. This function display the first value. This function displays the first value as the output if the condition is specified evaluated at true, and second condition if it evaluates to false. It's a slightly bit confusing for you, but I will explain in a simple and easy way, and then you can easily understand that. Okay, the syntax means how you have to use this function. First you have to give equal sign, then you have to write if, then you have to give condition, then comma sign, then the first result which you want, and then the second result which you want, means when the condition is false. First condition when the condition is true, and the second is when the condition is false. This way we have to do it. Now I will explain you with an example in MS Excel, and so you can easily understand that. For this I am coming to another sheet. Here some numbers are written. First I am deleting all these numbers, and then I will enter some numbers over here. Okay, I am just entering any random numbers. I am not in one digit any number. Okay, some numbers I have entered over here, and now I will enter some more numbers in the next column. Okay, these numbers are also random. Now from these columns we want to compare these two cells, means for every cell, like which number is greater. Is this number is greater, that number should be printed. If this number is greater, that number should be printed. Like this we have to do. Here is equal, so the same number will come, does not matter. And then in this way. So how we have to do that? For doing this, first equal to sign, then if function. After if function, give a bracket sign. Now here I have to set a condition. The value of cell A1, if the value of cell A1 is greater than the value of cell B1, okay, this is the condition which I wrote. Means I am checking if the condition of cell value of the cell A1 is more the value of cell B1, then what to do? Then print the value of A1, okay, and then otherwise print the value of B1. This way we have to give. It's not a case sensitive, you can write on capital letters, a small letter, does not make any difference. Again I am repeating, first give the condition if, then the condition which you want to apply. Here I have given if the value of A1 is greater than value of B1, then print the value of A1. Otherwise, if this condition is false, then print the value of B1. Then I am pressing the enter key, and now you can see from 2 and 1, 2 is the largest number. Okay, and now I am scrolling it down for copying the formula. This you will learn in the other topics. And now you can see, now here 5 is the same number, so 5 you will get. Here 9 and 8 is given, so 9 is coming. 6 and 1, 6. 4 and 0, 4. 8 and 9, 9. 4 same number. 1 and 3, 3 number. So in this way we get the largest number. At the place, for example, you don't want numbers, you want only column A and column B, means you want a message whose column value is more. If you want a text message, column value, I'm writing in short, of A, okay, means it will print that the value of column A is more. And here I'm writing column, in short I'm writing column value of B, means B column value is more than this. Okay, so I'm pressing the enter key now after writing the formula, and now you will say this showing us value of A. So this way we can, I'm just inserting a blank column in between so you can see it clearly. The space will be there now. Yes, so value of column A. Now here I am dragging it down and copying the same formula to all the cells, and then this way it will show us the value of A and value of B is greater than. So this thing you have to keep in mind. If you want to print the value, then you have to give only cell address, and if you want to print a text message, then you have to give the message with double quotation mark. Okay, so this is the last topic. I hope all these topics will be clear to you. Still, if you're having any doubt, you can post your messages in WhatsApp group, your queries in your WhatsApp group. Thank you.